It is a very rainy morning, which is very unexpected. I actually got woken up at 4 a.m. because I thought there was an earthquake happening, but it was just the rumbling of thunder because there was like a lightning storm happening. So yeah, I figured I would take you guys through my day as best as I can as a TA for this theater company where we're helping to put on a youth production of Descendants. Yeah, so now that I've been there for about a week and I kind of know how things run and I kind of know the role that I'm playing there, and we've been assigned our different jobs based on our areas of interest, I figured I'd take you guys through the day with me as I get ready, or at the very least, you can get ready with me. We aren't allowed to be on our phones during camp, which makes sense, setting an example for the kids, so probably not going to be able to see like any of my actual day, so just be warned about that. But I figured I'd update you guys on kind of what exactly the days look like and what exactly my job is here. So this is not a paid position, it's kind of like an internship where if they enjoy your work ethic and how you work with their team members that are being paid, it could lead to paid jobs in the future and that kind of thing, and you just get to know the team at this company and work alongside them, which is really neat. It's basically like camp counseling. Because it's raining, I would be wearing something more comfy than this workout fit, but the reason I'm not is because we're kind of the camp counselors. It sounds like it's a tradition at this company to have the counselors or the TAs dress up in like a theme every day of the second week of the camp, because it's only a 2-week-long camp. And so we're going into our second week now. Today is Monday, and the kids have to try to guess what the theme is. And we try to keep it somewhat on par with the show they're doing. So our big scope of themes is just anything Disney or fairy tales. And my friends and I, there's 4 of us total, came up with some like 4-person themes we could do. So today we're doing Peter Pan, which was actually my idea, like the Peter Pan cast. So we've got Hook, Peter, Tinkerbell, and I'm supposed to be Wendy, which this is not the first time that I've dressed up like Wendy for an occasion, which is funny because I just uploaded a song called Wendy not too long ago. You should check it out if you want to. And the reason I'm doing workout attire, even though I own a lot of blue, is because I actually get to be the dance captain for this show, which I am so excited about, because if you know Descendants, it's very much like a hip-hop show dance-wise, and hip-hop is actually my favorite genre of dance, and the genre of dance that I'm the most trained in, funny enough. I like to bring that up because I just think it's really funny and odd. So basically, as of Thursday and Friday, when I was appointed dance captain, it's my job to just basically memorize the dances as the kids are learning them, and then just learn them faster and take notes about them. And so people ask me, it's the job of the dance captain to have all the dance parts of the show memorized, like everyone's tracks, every part of the ensemble, all the different dance combos, to know all of them, and to be able to answer questions about formations and entrances and exits and specific techniques, that kind of thing, for each different dance combo. And in the event of, like, in professional theater, it is the dance captain's job to be able to do that kind of thing, and they're allowed to give notes as well. Yeah, it's been really fun, and it was kind of crazy because I got appointed dance captain on Thursday of last week. I asked for the job, just to clarify, because we were all told, like, hey, if you express an area of interest, specifically like music directing, choreography, etc., we'll put you in a position to be able to learn more about that area. And so initially I put down either choreography or directing, and everyone basically put directing of us TAs. And as we've gone through this camp, I found, like, just, I'm always a sucker for summer camp dance stuff. Why did I put my eyeshadow away? I'm not done yet. And I just found myself like, I love this dance stuff. And I found myself like wanting to just do the dances all the time and getting really excited when they're like, okay, we're doing choreography rehearsal now. And so once other people started getting their positions, I found myself getting really nervous, like, oh my gosh, what if I don't get to continue doing dance stuff? And so I asked my friend who had been appointed the music directing assistant, I was like, hi, like, she'd been at the company longer than me, and so I was like, hey, did you ask to get that position, or was it offered, or how does this work? Because I have something else that I want, that I'm interested in working on. And she was like, yeah, no, they just asked me. And I was like, oh no. But I asked this like in front of the choreographer, and I didn't want to seem like I was trying to be like, why did you get your music directing job and I didn't? And I was like, that's not what I meant. And so I was like, well, I'm interested in choreography. And I had originally put down choreography and directing, but I'm realizing that I want to do more choreography. And so then the choreographer was like, yeah, girl, you got it. She was like, I'm looking over and you know the dances, and I trust you to do it, so I can make the announcement like after this break and tell the kids that you're the dance captain. Does that work? And I was like, sure. And then what I didn't expect is that the next day, I didn't realize that our choreographer / director wouldn't be there at all because she's a busy woman. Okay, Sabrina Carpenter. And so I had maybe a quarter of that first day when I was appointed to be like, yeah, I'm the dance captain. And then I had like maybe 2 kids come up to me asking formation and dance questions. And then the next day I was just kind of doing the dances with the kids during rehearsals and stuff, like at the front in case they needed a refresher, like at the top of the morning. And then we ran some stuff, and then basically I realized slowly throughout the day, oh, the choreographer is not going to be here today. And the whole day was strictly like, okay, music director is working with the principals on their specific songs, and everyone else is left with the TAs to run and review dances, which is normally done by the choreographer or the dance captain if the choreographer is not there. So I led 50 kids through dance reviews for a full camp day, my first day as dance captain, which was so fun. And it was also really entertaining because they pulled the evils, which are like the 4 lead evil kids, to work on music and specific scenes and stuff because we have limited time. A lot of the Descendants ensemble numbers heavily rely on like little singing solos between Jay and Carlos and Mal and Evie and that kind of thing. And we didn't have the kids who were playing those roles. So the TAs and I heard it enough that we just stood in for them. And because I'm the dance captain and I know everyone's like walking patterns, I just kind of had to play all 4 evils at once so that the kids knew like when to run off scared because Carlos was doing a thing, you know? So that was really fun for me to just be like, I'm Mal for 2 seconds, and now I'm Evie, and now I'm Jay, and now I'm Carlos. It was just a lot of fun. And then other TAs were like, can I do Jay's part here because it looks really fun? And I was like, yeah, go for it. So it was just really fun. And I'm very excited, and I really like my job, and I feel very cool and professional because I'm like sitting behind the table with a binder of the libretto and the script, and I have like so many notes because I started, like, once I was appointed dance captain, I'm like, oh shoot, I can't just keep this stuff in my head anymore. Like, I need to be writing this down. So I went back through the first 3 dances we choreographed. We only have 3 so far out of the whole show. And so I was like, okay, going back in my memory and like writing down dance steps in line with the lyrics. And then like one half of the page is like for the main ensemble part. The other half of the script is for the featured dancer part. And then I have like specific exits and entrances on different lines. And my organizational brain is very excited about this. So yeah, that's my main job, is being the dance captain, which I'm very excited about. So I need to be in athletic wear despite also trying to Disney bound as Wendy from Peter Pan. So I've got light blue top, and then I've got my white athletic shorts, which kind of look like a skirt, so close enough. And I'm gonna have this little pretty blue bow in my hair and like a little half up, half down twisty thing. It's just been a really fun camp. Oh, and also each of us TAs are on different parts of the tech crew because it's just the 4 of us making up the whole tech crew for the show. My job is that I am the stage left deck manager, which I'm very excited about. I've been a stagehand and run crew a couple times now. I've never been a deck manager, but I've always wanted to dabble in it, so I'm excited I get to do that. So I got my top 2 jobs, which are deck manager and choreography intern. And on top of that, I was told that we are flying in stuff for this youth summer camp production of Descendants because it's a professional company. I don't know what I expected. But I was informed by the stage manager, like, hey, by the way, the fly system is operated on the stage left side. And we put you on that side because we trust you to operate the fly system during the show. So I'm in charge of flies too. Which, for those of you who don't know, anytime a Broadway set piece like comes in from the ceiling and then goes back out like on rigging, that's the fly system. Which is like, you would see like the people like doing the pulley thing, or I feel like because they trust me to operate it, something tells me it's not a dead hung system like that where you're pulling on rope. And I think that maybe it's actually gonna be like electric somehow, because otherwise you need licenses and certification in order to operate certain flight systems. So because I asked them about that, I'm like, wait, don't I need like certain licenses to be able to do this? And they're like, no. Then I'm like, okay, you guys know, you're the professional company. So we'll see how that goes. There we go, I just had to take a quick eyeliner break. Okay, I really enjoy this camp. The kids are so sweet and they've taken to me so quickly, which is really sweet. And I feel like even though I've only been working there 4 days, I really am getting along with my other TAs and the artistic team, and it feels like they treat me like I've been there forever, even though I'm the newbie on the block who hasn't been a part of this company before. Like, I'm literally the only member behind the team that hasn't worked at this company in any capacity before. So grateful to be in the position that I am. I'm very grateful that they trust me, and it's really refreshing to be in an environment where they treat me like an adult and respect me like an adult. And same thing with my university as well. Yeah, it's just been really refreshing as someone new to college to be treated with that kind of trust and respect that I feel like I had been missing during my upperclassmen years in high school, because I felt like I haven't really changed that much in most respects since then. But because I am now in college, I feel like I'm being treated differently, and I really enjoy it. Like, of course, I've grown and changed a lot, as you guys have seen, even just this year, since the video diaries started. I've grown a lot and changed a lot in different ways, and it's been really sweet, as well as I have been wearing some of my Bible tees to this camp, just because I like wearing comfy, oversized t-shirts. That's been my look this summer. I got a couple more that you guys haven't seen yet, but yeah. And I got some sweet kids complimenting me on specifically my Bible ones, which is really nice. And some of the kids then started showing up wearing their Bible shirts, and they're telling me that they just got back from church camp. And I'm like, oh my goodness, this is awesome. Like, I was over here, like in the last episode, I was like, I'm so nervous about going into a company where I'm expecting that no one else is going to uphold the same beliefs that I do, which is fine, but it's kind of nerve-wracking when you've only grown up in circles of theater where people are like-minded to you. And so I was a little nervous, feeling like I was going to be the lone wolf of Christianity in this circle, and I'm not. And even those that aren't Christian, like, we're chatting it up, and everyone is super sweet and super respectful, and we get along super well, again, as if I've been there forever. And it's just been really refreshing to not feel like, even if they've been at the company longer and every company has its aspects of exclusivity, it's nice to see that they're practicing inclusivity with new team members and that kind of thing. And they're giving me opportunities based on my skill set and my resume, and they trust me without actually having worked with me. It's like they just know that they can trust me inherently, and I thank the Holy Spirit for that. It's just been a really fun time, and very fun to just be able to dance to Descendants, which I think I saw Descendants the night that it premiered on Disney Channel, and then I hadn't watched the other ones. I think I saw like the latter half of the second Descendants on its premiere night, but the other ones I haven't seen. Yeah, I also feel like I'm getting somewhat better at my sight reading and harmonizing. I'm definitely starting to figure out like how to harmonize impromptu, and I'm starting to find those patterns. And I think it helps that I've been writing songs and that kind of thing, and that I've been actively involved in theater for a while. I think that's really helped, and it's really been beneficial to look at the libretto and that kind of thing, especially just starting, like, I don't research the Descendants music. I'm never going to be in Descendants because what adult company would put on Descendants for adults. That would be interesting. And so I don't know any of the Descendants 2 songs prior to this camp, or like I've heard of them. And I'd be like, okay, I remember hearing about chillin' like a villain and ways to be wicked, but yeah, not 100%. And then they're like, I'm over here sight reading along with the kids to get them excited about the camp. And I'm like figuring out how to sight read because of that. It's like once I get the pitch and then I follow the notes and I know the rhythm of it and that kind of thing. Or I'm singing along with the alto part so that the altos can hear their harmony, or just whoever needs it. And I'm like, oh, based on the soprano line, I'm guessing this might be the lower harmony, and I'd be right. And I'm like, ooh, like inherent skills that I'm learning without realizing it. It's been really fun. There we go. Nice little simple-ish makeup. That's kind of my most extreme makeup look. Plus I add lipstick when I'm like about to leave because I don't want to waste it. And because I know I'm gonna eat still, I like to eat at the last second before I go so that it lasts longer. Yeah, so I'm just gonna enjoy my coffee, watch some YouTube probably, and then style my hair to look like Wendy Darling. Now I make breakfast and lunch at once so that I can heat up something in the break room at the theater when it's time for lunch. While we wait for the water to boil, let's do a quick what's in my camp bag full of important information for all the kids. My libretto, and let me show you guys just how much is actually in the script of like my notes for the dance captain and stuff. There we go. This is for the Be Our Guest rap section with Chad. It's a bit insane because it's such a short period of time, but it's such fast 8 counts that each line is like a couple of, each line is an 8 count. Pretty insane. A Kindle for our quiet time that we have. I've been reading Crown of Midnight, which is the second book for Throne of Glass, and I am already like 30% through and it's been 2 days. I am invested. It's really good. And I brought snacks as well. So, and of course a pencil to take more notes. I was taking pictures for the thumbnail and then I got jump scared when I pulled my phone down. Do you want me to feed you, buddy? Okay, about to head out on a drive, and it is so rainy today. I love it. It's nice and cozy, but it's still warm out because it's warm here. Yeah, so it's about a 30-minute drive to the theater. It's in a different part of town. Yeah, so I like to listen to worship music in the mornings, kind of get the vibes going, get in the right headspace, be a light for Christ in this company. So, yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to see you guys later or not, but I'll see you guys when I get to the theater.
Yeah, we're making Snow Beauty.
Snow Beauty. Snow Beauty, that's my favorite princess. Peter Pan cast is all here. Hey! Time to start camp. I'm so exhausted. Guys, today we worked on the most insufferable song in the world. Goal. Like, it's fine. It's redundant. It's fine, but my quads are gonna be burning in the morning because it's basically just football walks for the ensemble the entire time. And as dance captain on the first day of a new song, I have to do it with them every time and every track. So I'm also doing the featured dance part, which is like cheerleader stuff. Very productive day, but I'm so exhausted. I might actually have to jump in my pool when I get home. I don't know. I will likely just shower, but it sounds refreshing at this moment to cannonball into our pool and then shower and make an iced coffee at 4 p.m. It was a long day of just learning 2 dances for my favorite song and my least favorite song in the show, so it balanced itself out, but holy cow, I was like napping. Anyways, I hope y'all have a nice day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.